Good morning, it's Uncle Laurie here. Welcome to another Aussie Wednesday shave. Thank you for watching. Now, the soap today comes from Whisper from the Woods, which is in the Black Springs area in New South Wales. I think it's just west of Sydney. And this is the soap, HIPPIE BLEND, which is a floral sandalwood style scent. Has a good strength to it. Off the puck is above medium strength. So it reminds me of, you know, you go to an Asian shop and you go to the soap section and you smell all these sandalwood floral soaps. That's what it smells like to me. Yeah, so a floral sandalwood or hippie barbershop. So I've already squashed a bit of soap into the bottom of my Yaqi bowl. It's got this nice big slot here for the brush. And the brush I'm using today is a new one. It comes from Oumo. I think that's how you pronounce it, O-U-M-O. It's called EOS. I'm not sure why it's called EOS, but I would call it blood, or Bloodemere, because it's a really blood-looking, shiny, iridescent colour. And it's got a 26mm 5th generation synthetic knot in there, high density, and it's got the little, it's got their coin on the bottom, Oumo coin. Now it looks very similar, actually this is the Yaqi brush I used last week, as you can see, quite similar. This is a fan knot though. Now if you have a look at the Yaqi knot, it actually looks a bit denser. It's denser but it's softer, so I think the Yaqi has slightly finer fibres than the new Gen 5 knot from Oumo. So this one's, they call it the Bulks knot, and it's a 24mm knot, but you have a look at them. It actually looks bigger than the 26mm knot. Well, anyway, but this looks more badger-like in colour. It's still soft tips and that. So we'll put that in the soap and we'll generate our lather.
It's all the same, highs and lows, highs and lows. Keep all your game, highs and lows, highs and lows. It's all the same, highs and lows, highs and lows.
Oh, wet face. Yeah, Whisper from the Woods have been around for a while. I think they started about 1915 making soaps. So, which is quite a while for an Australian soap maker, or Australian shaving soap maker, Artisan one. So I'm using the Artisan Dan olive oil shaving soap as my pre-shave. This is working pretty well. Gives a nice coating and it will enhance the soap a bit, the shaving soap, especially on the first pass. Which I'm not really testing the soap. I've used this soap quite a few times. It's a great performing soap. Oh, this is his first shave with this brush. I don't know how it paints. Paints alright. It's painting well. It's releasing the lather nicely. What I do when I get a new brush, I clean it out by making lathers. So I do 2 or 3 lathers, test lathers with it, and that cleans out the brush and loosens up the fibres a bit. You don't really need to break it in, but I find the brushes work better once the fibres have loosened a bit. Things are a bit slippery, so I'll put a bit of alum on my fingers. Now the razor I'm using today is the other one from Leaf, the Twig, which is a single edge razor. Only uses half a D blade, and I've got a Lord blade in there. I'm just one of these already cut in half. So we'll do a whiff of green pass. That's very nice. This is quite it's not super mild, but it's a mildish razor. Being a single edge, you will have to rinse out more often because you can't just spin the head to get the other side. Just rinse off a bit. Get a bit more feel. see, it's still peaky. Now the scent strength is still about medium. It smelled a bit stronger off the puck. So lathered up, it dropped down a bit in strength. I don't like too thick a layer of lather on my skin. It's about how I like it, as you can see. There's a nice slickness there across the grain. It's very easy to find the angle with this. Sort of predefined for you. As you can see with my second pass, I grip a little bit higher than my first pass. That's it, you know, just how it feels. You might hear a noise in the background, that's the central heating firing up. I thought I turned it off, I think my wife turned it back on. Alright, still nice and peaky, very stable lather. Painting wise, the brush, you can feel a bit more backbone in this brush. Soft on the tips, but you don't feel it sort of bending with the strokes. So if you want a firmish knot, I'll go for Oumo. Okay. Looks like that soap could take even a bit more water. Yeah. The residual doesn't seem to be as much as I get with some of the more recent soaps I've been using. Still there, but not as rich residual. Yeah, it's there though. Yeah, it's not as there's plenty there. Could be just a misperception. Just a feeling that it doesn't feel as much as I was getting with my last shave. Could also mean that this razor takes more soap off than razor I used in the last shave. Just use some top soap. See, I'm using just residual now. So there's plenty there. Looking pretty good. I don't see any weepers. I think I'll call that a shave. Probably not as close as I got with the leaf around the neck area here. I was able to get a bit closer with the leaf razor. I don't want to do any more. Get too many passes and you start to get burned. No, it's pretty good. The other part of the face is really good. Nice and close. Alright. Call that a shave. I'll just rinse off. Tap down, pat down, that is. Put a bit off. See how we went. Few tingles along the upper lip. Not bad. here. So yeah, definitely couldn't do any more around that under the neckline there. Getting really sore. It looks alright at the moment. You can see there's no redness coming up. Alright, we'll call it a shave and I'll be back shortly with my post-shave routine. Hi, it's Uncle Laurie back from my shower. All fresh, nice shave, no drama, no irritation showing up. Very nice. We'll go over the splash. The splash we're using is the Fayers Witch Hazel, Lavender and Mint. Got a pretty big bottle here. It's probably going to last me a year or so. That's nice, and then we'll put on the Lucky Tiger vanishing cream. Repositioned into this little jar. It comes in a big 400 ml jar, which is too much to keep on my bench. So I just put a little 100 ml jar, an old Barrasso jar. Yes, that feels pretty clean. Just around the normal areas, I didn't get very close. Just around here. Everywhere else is pretty good. So not BBS, just a damn fine shave. Alright, I'll go over the products while that's soaking in. I've used the Whispers from the Woods HIPPIE BLEND soap. I'll just open it up, show you what's in. You can see inside there. It probably was soft to start with, but it's quite firm now. It's a vegetarian based soap. So it's got glycerin on it, I think. I can't read the writing there. You can look it up on the website. I'll leave the details below. And that, I whipped that up into a nice lather. As you can see, it's still stable after about 15 minutes or so. It still has plenty of stability to the lather. I'll just quickly rinse that brush out so you can have a look at the brush. So it's a nice red colour, blood red colour handle with the Oumo coin on it. And as you can see, they're not dried out nicely. Or not dry yet, but looks quite good. So I'll keep that for my next shave. And the razor we used was the Twig, the single edge. Rose gold colour, that one. And we'll just put in a bit of clubman now that the balm is soaked in. Nice. So, just double check the looks pretty good. Alright, I'm very happy with that shave. Probably 8, 9 out of 10 shave because I didn't get BBS, so I got no irritations, no weepers, so I'll call it a 9 out of 10. So, rate probably about 8.5, 9 out of 10, so not quite as good as some of the others I've been using lately, but it's still a good soap. As usual, your miles may vary, you might get a better run of it than I did. I just thought the the residual wasn't quite as good as some of the previous soaps I've been using. Okay, well, I'll call that a day and we'll catch you on my next shave. Thank you very much for watching.